All right, so today we are going to be looking at how to, let's get underneath the light. Yeah. All right, so today we're going to be looking at how to properly clean a rug. This wasn't really a video that I planned on doing, but that being said, I have a rug at my cash register, which is super dirty, and we're going to clean it using a two-step process. So the first step is going to be spot cleaning it with some stain solution, which is our own private labeled Carpet Details stain remover, which is hands down the best stain remover I have ever used. And then the second step is going to be cleaning it using the Sebo Duo cleaning powder, which is a dry cleaning method. A lot of people aren't familiar with dry cleaning methods, but they're super easy to use, very effective, and you have immediate use of the carpet. So we're going to show you how to do that today. I'm sorry if this is a little bit, the sound quality is not going to be great. I'm using a GoPro and my new baby. You can see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But in any case, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this stuff, and this is the small bottle. This is like the trial size, but it's the Carpet Details, private labeled, House of Vacuums. I've been selling this stuff since I worked 20 years ago in the Atascadero, California store. Hey, shout out, Atascadero Sewing and Vacuum! And then this is the Sebo Duo powder that we're going to be using, and what I'm going to do is the pre-treatment, the stain solution, it can be used as a standalone stain solution. I've used it on carpet. I've used it on upholstery. I've used it on clothes, but it needs to be worked in. So the Sebo Duo powder comes with this handy brush included on top. We're going to start by scrubbing in the stain remover using this brush. So these actually come in spray bottles as well, but we're going to start actually just going to I would be spraying this normally, but seeing as you don't have, or I don't want to use a spray bottle, so I just got done scrubbing in the solution. Now, in terms of how much I've used, this is an 8-ounce bottle, and it's not as efficient to apply it like this as it is to spray it. You're able to get better control over how much you use. Let me grab a spray bottle. So this is what I typically use at home. I've got pets, I've got kids, I've got it all. Red clay out back. So this is what I typically use. It comes in two sizes. This guy, and then also comes in a gallon as well. So use about 4 ounces of this. You can expect to use less typically if you're using the spray bottle. But in any case, now we're going to let it sit for just a few minutes. We've scrubbed it in. And then what we're going to do is we are going to use a clean microfiber cloth to soak up anything that's left. So the part of this that's so effective is, number one, the way that it works. So this actually does not use any soap. Soap-based stain removers leave a residue, And what that does is over time, it will collect dirt back to the same spot because that residue is almost impossible to remove. But with something like this, what it does is it's mineral based. It's not enzyme based. That's really popular, but it doesn't work on all kinds of stains. This is mineral based. So what it does is it essentially, as it dries, soaks up the dirt into like a crystalline form, and then you vacuum it out of the carpet. And drawing up that liquid like we did, pulling that up with the microfiber, it's not soaking wet, but that does help get that dirt out of the carpet, and it's already looking significantly better. Also, I should add that this is really nice if you have pets or kids because it is mineral based. There's no chemicals, no soap, nothing that is going to be harsh or harm your kids, your dogs, delicates, that kind of thing. So our next step here is we are actually going to go ahead and sprinkle down the Sebo Duo P powder. It is slightly damp to the touch, and what that does is these are basically little plastic sponges. It's a synthetic material that has like a alcohol-based extractant in it. So what it does is as the alcohol extractant in the sponges, like the little plastic sponges, as those dry, it pulls the dirt into those little plastic sponges. So what we do is we just sprinkle it down. It doesn't have to be super heavy. And in this application, we're going to go ahead and use we're going to go ahead and just do it by hand because this is a small application. The other option that you have is the Sebo Duo machine. This guy has 2 large counter-rotating brush rolls. So if you want to do large area rugs, if you want to do carpeting, ooh, that's flashing. That's what you're going to want to use. But for this purpose, we're just going to go ahead and use we're just going to go ahead and do it by hand. Just going to spread it out evenly here. All right, it has now been 20 minutes. All right. So we have just vacuumed this up using the Sebo Dart, and it is looking really quite good. I'll let you be the judge of that, but I think this looks 10 times better than it did. There is more lift to the fibers of the carpet. Everything is clean. There are no more stains left. It looks pretty fantastic in my opinion. Let's take a peek.